Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Hope everybody's having a good day. It is a awesome looking morning out there this morning. I haven't really been outside. Well, I kind of have, but yeah, it's a good day. Yesterday was just crazy awesome. One of those days you wish you could just bottle it up and save it and open it when you need a good day. But yeah, great day. Perfect weather. Absolutely perfect. Chamber of Commerce weather, as they say. But let's see who we got hanging out with us today. We have Mr. Paul Stewart. Good morning, Paul. Larry Galt's here. Says, good morning, everyone. Back at the homestead. Went to the in-laws for Easter. Good deal. Good to have you back, Mr. Galt. Troy Pritchard's here. Says, good morning, everybody from Knoxville, Tennessee. Nice trip through the Smoky Mountains. Yeah, pretty up there, isn't it? Miss Steve Gronsky's here this morning from Mustang, Oklahoma. Windy as heck here, but it is 63 at 0757. So that sounds good. Good morning, Steve. Jesse's here this morning. Good morning, Jesse. Thomas Grimm is here as well. Mr. Kevin Els is here. How you doing, Kevin? Good to see you. Mike Reynolds says, good morning, everybody. Sunny and 54. Earl Walker's here. Good morning, Earl. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. I just realized I got the mic sticking way over here. I didn't know. I forgot to pull it closer. I hope y'all could hear me okay. I guess it don't matter. Y'all probably read my lips by now. Gary Hammett, good morning, sir. Charles Lawrence says good morning from Denver. All righty. Wilson Rubottom, how you doing, Wilson? Over on the Facebooks, we've got George H. Rothfuss. Says good morning, all. Just about the best day so far this spring. Yeah. Wild Bill Harrison's here. How you doing, Bill? Good to see you. Bill Hoffman's here. Says, good morning, Dave and everyone. Going to reach 83 today. Dave, that little tiller really broke up the soil great. Yeah, it's a good little. I'm not going to steer you wrong, Bill. I'm just not going to do it. Because when I get something, if I use it, if it's not any good, I'll tell you it's not any good. If it's good, I'll tell you it's good. I tell you what, I got, speaking of tillers, I haven't used mine. I really only needed to use it that one time. But I got out my little Sunjoe wood chipper shredder thing. The ones you put I call them sticks. It's not really limbs. I mean, it is, but you can't do anything bigger than like 1.75 inch diameter. But I have a lot of small sticks from limbs and stuff. But, we had a storm the other day. So I went around and picked a bunch of them up. And I'm like, yeah, I got enough big pile here. I'm going to drag that thing back out. And I tell you, that thing, for a little old electric thing, it does a good job. It really does. I'm just really, I guess maybe I'm just getting easier to please as I get older. I don't know. But I'm just really happy with all three of the things I bought. The Sunjoe tiller, the Sunjoe wood chipper, and the Works leaf shredder. I'm just real happy with all of those. So let's see, Rusty Taylor's here. What's he saying? Getting my MRI job on his knee. Oh, you got a knee issue? They can give you a new one, I think. Most of these parts are replaceable now, I think. My neighbor over here, you might have heard me talk about Norma Jean before. She's 84, I think. And she got a hip replacement. I don't know how long it's been now. But man, she gets around better than I do, pretty much. Jim Senecola says, good morning. How you doing, Jim? Good to see you. Bruce Foley says, hello from Montana snow country. Too early for gardening. Yeah. It's, I tell you, I saw one of the, not the meteorologists that I normally watch, but from one of those other channels. And he posted a thing on Facebook and said that, the long range forecast isn't showing any more chances of frost or, cold weather. So I think today, because it should be another pretty day, I'm going to start setting my stuff outside and start hardening off a little bit at a time here. I'm a little concerned about some of my tomatoes. I started them all in seeding trays, and I had pretty good germination rate. There's a couple that didn't come up, but pretty much all of them come up. Then when they got their true leaves, I up potted them, and they were all doing just great. But now, and it may be maybe that's just the way it is, but I can look, and some of them look way, way better than the others. And it's really obvious because I have them the way I have them in the rows. I have the like type in 2 rows, and I have the bodacious hybrid, and they're all doing fantastic. Man, they're growing like a weed, getting big. But the other one, the steak sandwich hybrid, they're all looking a little puny compared to the others. So I don't know about it. And I mean, even the biggest one of the steak sandwich hybrid, I think I'm saying it right. I think that's what it is. Steak sandwich hybrid. Let me see if that's what it is. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I got seeds everywhere. Here it is. Yeah, steak sandwich hybrid. Even the best one of those is probably about the same as the puniest one that I have of the other one. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I got plenty of them, so if some of them don't make it, that's okay. It's not like I need a whole bunch anyway. But I thought I was going to have a whole bunch to give away and stuff, but I don't want to give them away if they're just puny runts, So we'll see how it turns out. Hey, Bart Bixel's here. Good morning to Bart. David Burnett's here. Good morning, sir. Hope y'all are doing well. Let's see. Yeah, I got my little chipper thing out yesterday. That thing, like I said, I'm just really happy with that. Put some of them wood chips in my garden tour. I didn't want to put them on the side closer to the house, but I put them on the outer part. Jim says, just like us, some look better than others. I guess he's talking about my tomato plants. Yeah, that's true. Good to see you in here in the coffee sessions, Jim. I got to tell you, I miss your little Facebook lives and stuff you used to do with the machinery and the automation and all that. I kind of miss that stuff. But glad you're enjoying retirement and stuff. Mary Mallory's here this morning. How are you doing? Jim Bryant. How you doing, Jim? Good to see you. Put Miracle Grow on them. Yeah, well, I already have. Not Miracle Grow, but I put some other stuff that I got from Hoss Tools, mixed up a batch, and so far, oh, look at there, Mark Lindsay CNC snuck in here. How you doing, Mark? Paul from P&G Custom Woodworks is here. Good to see you, Paul. Yeah, that'll be all right. I mean, those other ones are doing just really well. So, but what I wanted to do is I was going to plant probably about 4 of them maybe 6, but probably about 4. And what I was going to do is plant like a steak hybrid here, and then a bodacious, and then a steak. So I'd have them right next to each other, so I can see uh, which one performs the best. But we'll see. Maybe when I get them outside, maybe that's what they need, that fresh air, instead of being in here and under that light. Get them out where the real stuff is. I was walking around yesterday. Um, actually finished up my chicken coop too. I got the door made. When I say door, the little door that I'm going to pull off to get the eggs out where the nesting box is. So I fixed the nesting box dividers and put a door on there. So it's all done. It's ready for chickens. Now all I got to do is go get them, and then of course wait for them to grow and get big enough to put out there. Jim says, I guess I was ready to retire. Just don't miss the day-to-day like I thought I would. Yeah, well, that's good. That's good. If you're like me, you find plenty of stuff to do. I mean, I'm not officially retired because I still have a little something to do. But I can always create stuff to keep me busy. I've had a long to-do list that I've never got one of those round to it. You say I'll do it when I get around to it. But yeah, I finished up the coop, got it all ready to go, and I kept walking by this one thing, and you sometimes you just walk by stuff, you just don't pay attention. Like I got to looking at something, and I'm like, that's because I have a lot of stuff out there in the back where I don't even like to call it a backyard. It's a backyard technically, but it's like woods. There's so many big trees. I mean, really big trees, and it's not like I go back there and mow or anything. It's all just I let it go, and it is what it is. But pretty much whatever blows in here or falls out of the trees, if it hits the ground and gets covered up with some leaves, it's going to sprout something and grow. And I have stuff all the time popping up, little trees of different things. And anyway, I walked past this one thing, and I'm like, man, I haven't really paid any attention to this, but this thing's really taken off. It's really growing. I wonder what it is. And I don't know a lot of that kind of stuff. So I thought, well, I know that they have apps that you can get for your phone where you can like take a picture of the leaf or the bark and different things, and then you upload that picture, and it will tell you what they think it is. So I'm gonna try that. So I got out there and I took a picture of the leaves, and I would show you, but I don't think you'd be able to see it on my phone here. I didn't move it to the computer. But let's see if I can. Let's see how I did that. Is it going to get bigger that way? Nah, I don't know. You're probably not going to be able to see it just real good. Anyway, I took a picture of the leaf, and then I went and looked and found an app called Leaf. Hold on here. Leaf Snap. And of course it was free. It's a free, and of course since it's free, you get stupid ads when you try to use it. But you can open it up, and then you can either say take photo or get a photo from your gallery. So since I already had that one on my gallery here, I can click this, and then it will come up and it'll say, okay, are you trying to identify a leaf, a flower, a fruit, or bark? And I have a leaf. So I hit that, and then the ad pops up. but you just get rid of the ad, and it comes up and it says that it's or it gives you choices of what it could be. So it could be either a black mulberry or a red mulberry. I don't know, it's got Russian mulberry. Oh, let's see what that is. Oh, it also kind of looks like a white birch. So maybe it's not. But anyway, I have I'm a member of one of these Facebook groups, which if you're into gardening, it's a great group. It's called Row by Row, and it's a group that's administered, I guess, moderated by the Hoss Tools people, Travis and Greg Key. But anyway, so I posted a picture and I said, hey, downloaded the Leaf Snap app and it says this. What do y'all think? I have no idea what it is, and I don't know whether that app's accurate or not. Anyway, a bunch of people said, yeah, it looks like mulberry to me. So, and then other people would use a different app and use that same picture, and it would say the same thing. So, anyhow, let's see here. Larry said he's had his tomatoes in the ground since March 15th. Oh, okay. They didn't get hurt by that last little cold snap? Didn't y'all have a cold snap right before Easter? Or did you cover them up? Maybe you covered them up. I sound like, I don't know if you heard it. We can't hear it now because it stopped, but I was doing some laundry. I try not to do laundry when I'm doing the coffee sessions because I know some people that have really good sound systems can hear it. But I figured, I got to multitask this morning. So I was washing blue jeans and they've stopped. So now I got to put them in the dryer. I was thinking about something today too, as I was putting all those blue jeans in there. Blue jeans is like, especially when you got 4 or 5 pair like that, they're, it takes a while to dry them in the dryer and stuff. And I'm like, it's a shame because the weather's so nice, you could just stick them outside and let Mother Nature dry them. But it's hard to do that here simply because if you stuck them outside, by the time you went to pull them back in, they'd be yellow-green from the pollen. So, which made me think, how did people do it back in the old days when they didn't have electric and gas dryers? Did they still keep them in the house? I don't know. Let's see, Larry said it got down to 39. Yeah, it should be okay then, I guess. Mark Neal says, good morning from California. We'll have students in my wood shop next week. Been over a year. All right. Good deal. Good deal. And I guess when you say it's been over a year, I'm assuming you're talking about because of the COVID pandemic. Man, that coffee's good this morning. I see more comments fixing to come in here. Clyde CNC's here. He says, good morning, all. He's late. Nah, you're not late, Clyde. You're not late. You can just come and go when you want. Glad you're here. Appreciate the 3 people that have given me a thumbs up over there. You know who you are, and I appreciate you. Keith Stanford's here this morning. How you doing, Keith? David from Portal Woodworks. Good morning, sir. Hope everything is well down in, where is it you're at? Swainsboro, I think. somewhere down there. I can't remember. I can't remember. I know one thing too. Ever since I took that, yeah, several parents won't let their kids come back. Yeah, well, that's to be expected, I guess. Larry says here when the pecans or pecans, depending on where you're from, leaf out, it's safe to plant. Okay. I saw a guy in that Facebook group that I was just telling you about. He said that the way he tells when it's safe to plant is he goes out in his yard and he knows the oldest tree he has in his yard, and when it starts leafing, it's safe to plant. That kind of makes sense, I guess. But yeah, I think I was planning on waiting until, first I was going to wait till the 26th, which would be the Farmer's Almanac thing. And then I've since thought, nah, I'm going to go ahead and go a little earlier than that. So I was going to do it the week before that, which somewhere around the 19th through the 23rd. And I thought, well, I'll harden them off this next week. But I think I'm going to go ahead and start hardening them off now and maybe try to plant them one day next week. Because, like I said, it looks like from the forecasts, it looks like we're clear. And if something pops up, no big deal. Yeah. So Keith said he's doing fine. 35 degrees when he started the school bus this morning. 45 now. Wow, let's see. I believe Keith is in New Hampshire, I think. Is that where you're at, Keith? That's a little nippy for me. It was just a fantastic day yesterday. If you saw my post that I put on my Facebook page, my timeline page, me and the Jack spent a little time sitting out front and just relaxing. He was enjoying sitting out there because it wasn't too hot. He was actually sitting in the shade. Sometimes he'll get right in the sun and instead of getting in the shade. And with him being all black like he is, I don't know how he can do that. But yeah, he was chilling. I was chilling, and life is good. Bill Hoffman says, I always plan on Mother's Day for no frost after that day in this region. Yep. And Bill is in Indiana, for those who might be wondering. I've still got to get. I still got a lot to do because I got to go to Tractor Supply. One, to get my chickens, and I'm hoping they have them there. If not, I'll have to order them online, and I really don't want to do that because I think the minimum order if you order them online is 10, and I think I can get maybe 6 if you buy them in the store. At least that's what I had to buy last time. So still got that to do. I got to go get a bunch more potting soil to put in my green stock because I haven't even set that up yet. I'll probably do some kind of a little video, not a how-to or anything, but just a little video to show people what that is. And then what I want to do is once I get it set up and stuff planted in it, I want to take a picture like every week at the same day, like every Friday or something, so that people can see how good or how bad it's doing. Looks like my time is about up here. I see the messages popping up here. Let's see. Mark Neal says, just bought 1.6 acre to build a new shopping house. Love bamboo and need to know what kind to get that won't end up in the neighbor's yard too. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know. And I think that bamboo is pretty can get out of hand if you're not careful with it. Another thing I got to do this morning before I forget is I have got to get out there and get my sprayer filled up and go spray over there along my fence line. That my neighbor. All right, if you can't say something nice, you're not supposed to say nothing at all, right? My neighbor over there, his yard is it's not even a backyard. It's like a jungle back there, but it is full of this ivy stuff, and it runs and runs and runs, and it keeps coming through the fence, and runs all over the place. And then when it runs up to a tree, it starts going up the tree. So I have to keep that stuff off of there. And if you look in his backyard, again, like his jungle back there, every single one of his trees are just covered in that stuff. And what happens is that stuff, it gets so thick on there, it'll smother out them trees and then they'll go dead. And next thing you know, they're falling over. And I don't want my trees falling over because I got my shop and the storage building and um, my house, all kinds of stuff back there. And a lot of my trees, like I said, they're old trees. Some of them are probably well over 60 feet tall. Big, big trees. But yeah, and plus they just look stupid with that stuff growing all over them. But I have to do this every spring. I used to use Roundup. Now I found something from Tractor Supply, and I don't remember what it's called, but it's supposed to be even better than that stuff. But I have to fill up my sprayer and go spray the heck out of that fence line, and then go around to what trees that it's already stuck on. I pull it off the trees and just make sure I spray the heck out of it. And that stuff will, usually take care of it. Bill says, sounds like it's myrtle, very hard to get rid of. I actually took a picture of it too and did the leaf. I'm almost out of time here. Let me go back here to that Leaf Snap app. And when I take a picture of that, it says that, and of course the ad comes up. It says that it's Hedera helix, common name ivy. But it's just really, and if you let it go, I mean the vine, like if you let it go up a tree, the vine on the thing, the stem or the vine or whatever you want to call it, it'll get really thick. I mean, it'll get like a stick. So if you catch it early, you can grab it and pull it off. But I mean, it really hangs on. But it's just a pain. But everybody that's lived at that house next door, they've never done anything at all to the back. They don't get out there with a lawn tractor and try to bush hog it or anything. They just, it is what it is, and they let it go. And I don't care if it ruins their trees, but it's just such an invasive species. I don't want it over here. And I get tired of having to spend money every year to get rid of something that's not even mine. But anyhow, enough about that. Let's get out of here and get this Tuesday morning going. We're going to, y'all don't forget, if you're a CNC guy, don't forget we've got the Gatton CNC meet and greet live stream where we'll all meet virtually. uh, really looking forward to that. So that'll be Saturday at 2 p.m. till, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 o'clock, however long we get on there yakking. Going to have some special guests and stuff, and should be a good time. I'm looking forward to maybe getting some of these new guys to get brave and come on the stream where I can sort of meet them. It's not like meeting them in person, but still kind of be able to put a face with the name and that kind of thing. So anyway, I'm going to get out of here. I got to wake Jack up and we got to get to work. So y'all have a good one, and we will see y'all tomorrow morning. Bring your coffee.